Hi there. So I had a problem with my Dell laptop. Problem seemed to be I noticed it wasn't charging. It was shutting down, and when I looked, it was plugged in. I immediately thought that the cable probably wasn't plugged in the wall, or there was maybe a short in the cable. But then I realized that the light on the power brick would actually was lighting up unless it was plugged into, unless the other end was plugged into the power right down here on the laptop. As soon as I plug this into there, this light goes off. Let me show you what I'm talking about. If I plug in the adapter here, I'm going to show you the power brick, and you can see that that green light is on. Okay. So now I got it so that you can see the green light on here. We're plugged into the wall. I got this end here. I'm going to plug that into the power source right here on the Dell Inspiron laptop. Now you notice though, when I plug this in, you're going to see that power light go out. All right, so let's see if we can get this there. So plugged in, and you see the light went off the thing. So in doing a little bit of research online, it looks like something is not quite right on the internals, obviously. This probably is okay, although I might look at this. Now, the one thing I realized is that this kind of hollowed out part, when it plugs into here, and I already have the back taken off this, but when it plugs into here, there's a little like cylinder piece. And this came out. This actually was recessed in here, kind of over these wires. There's like a couple wires there. I don't know if you can see. And this obviously would go into this part. You can see where that little spoke is, so it kind of plug in like that. So the fact that this fell out, and the fact that it's something to do with the charging, it seemed like a safe bet, and the fact that the laptop actually seemed to be working fine just on the battery power, though without charging it wasn't going to last much longer. I ordered up a new one of these parts to plug it in, and as you can see, I took the back off. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to replace this part here. And I've seen some YouTube videos on how to, this is a Dell Inspiron 15 model. I think it was the 5567. I'd have to look at the cover again. But stuff I've seen online makes it look like we got to take out the battery first, and actually this board to get underneath here. So we will get going here, and we'll see if we can't fix it with that new part replacement. Here's the part I ordered off of Amazon. It is the DC power jack. Yeah, you can kind of see the for a charging port. I looked it up. It was basically for this this particular laptop. Just put in the model number for the Inspiron 5567. So this is what we'll try to put on there. If we take it out of the box, it's a really small part. As you can see, there's not too much to it. But hopefully that's all we need. So here's what this new power jack looks like. You can see it's got that little cylinder piece in there intact, and then there's a plug on that end and a place to screw it. So from what I read, the challenge isn't so much putting this thing in there, it's the getting to the place where you can put it in there. You got to take a few things out of there. So here's that new part, and you can see and it's kind of the same there as that, but it's got that piece in there. see. Looks pretty good. I had one little issue with a cable, ribbon cable underneath here. I'm not sure if I got that back in quite right, but otherwise I think I got everything back in. We got the power light indicating there. I'm just gonna try plugging this in and see if this takes care of it. So, moment of truth. If I can get it to go. And the light stayed on. I think that's a really good sign. So now the thing is if I got the rest of it to work. That's pretty cool. All right. I'm gonna get it running and see what we think and see if it works. It did boot back up. Again, I don't have the back or the cover on it yet, but it's plugged in here. I had to go to the BIOS and reset the clock. I think probably I disconnected the battery. So if we go down here though, got the battery indicator there. And if I unplug the power cable, now it says it's not charging. And now it says it is charging. So I think we fixed it as long as we didn't break anything else. Screen seems to be working. Heard the fan going. This cable right here is the only one that I was unsure of because it feeds underneath here on the bottom side of the motherboard. And it had slipped out and it wasn't just like one that normally plugs in. So I might I don't know, maybe that goes to the optical drive. So we'll see if that works once I get it back together. But the power works, so we're back in business. That's good. So we got it working. It's back charging again, as you can see by the screen there. It's charging. The brick is all lit up. It's plugged in and working great. So if this helped you out, give me a like or a subscribe. I'd love to do more of these things. I like to keep things going as long as I can and pay as little as I can. So hopefully it helped you out.